Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we will be showing you one of many new parks here in Theme Park Tycoon 2. But, before we do that, happy National Roller Coaster Day. Today is a very big day for me and other roller coaster YouTubers and enthusiasts around the world. It is National Roller Coaster Day, so I will be posting quite a few roller coaster videos here today. But before we do get into showing you the tour, we need to take a moment of silence and respect for Maliboomer / Schlep. Maliboomer was one of the best Theme Park Tycoon 2 creators to ever exist. So, let's take a moment of silence for him. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So without further ado, let's get right into it. This park here, as you can see, is a work in progress. This is our Piggy theme park. For those of you who don't know, Piggy is a Roblox game. Quite a popular one. So this is statues, Umbra, which is a co-builder, and me. That is usually my avatar, but I did change it temporarily for the free Schlep process. So yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead to our first roller coaster here. And like I said, this park is a work in progress. It is nowhere near done, probably not even a quarter of the way through. So you can see here is Umbra. Umbra means shadow in Latin, and this is an entity in the Piggy chapter Breakout. So this is a very tall RMC hybrid. This is actually, a matter of fact, an EXA RMC hybrid. Very giant roller coaster here. This one isn't done, nowhere near done. Scenery in the queue and the ride, so the station is pretty nice, though, I will say. Here we go. We go up the chain lift, and you can see our work in progress. The RMC Dueling Raptors here. And those are coming along pretty well, I would say. A little bit of a struggle to build those so far, but we are getting there. And you can see some other coasters in the park. I'm not going to reveal the name of any of these. The color schemes might give some of them away. So here we go. Not too fast out of that first drop, only about 75 miles per hour. Until we get our little speed up here. And we go ahead into this turn here. And we get our inversion. A nice little rollover inversion there. Alrighty, we go into another turn here, and I'll leave the rest to the ride. Some airtime. And into some bricks. So we prepare toward the final few second section. Some nice little airtime bunny hops. Pretty smooth roller coaster, relatively. I do like the layout of it, especially that unique first drop you can see. Similar to Fam's Revenge first drop. Here we go, we are almost into the station here. Like I said, this coaster is not done. We might even make some tweaks to the track as well. We go over that little tunnel. And you can see as we approach the station. Alrighty. Going to go ahead and hop out of there before the guests do. And the station even includes a little item bin, so if you need to pick up your items, you can do so. Some restrooms, men, which these are not done either. All the little things need done, ladies and gentlemen. So the track, we will probably fix that eventually here. This park needs to be pitch perfect. King's Dominion wasn't very perfect in this game that I made, the recreation. This park needs to be pitch perfect. We do have a money farm, as you can hear all the dispatching and all of the people. There is the money farm, which there was a secret entrance I made for my co-builder, Umbra, who made the money farm for me. You can see here's the secret entrance and the ladder. So, well, I'm going to camouflage them more, or perhaps even delete it. So, here we go, as we will go to that coaster later, which the sign isn't even up yet. You can see the do not climb signs as we approach Mr. P. Mr. P is the main antagonist of Piggy Book 1. So here we go into the queue. In his main chapter, Factory, you can see I made this look like it with the green lines along the side of the map. I even put little cracks in there to detail it a little bit more with our blinking red lights, or pulsing, I guess. Here's an item bin here, and the station's pretty detailed. It's not finished though. The catwalk is pretty nice up the lift hill, I will say. And here, since this game doesn't have gates and there's no possible way to make gates, I have made my own custom contraption where if somebody were to walk past this, they would fall into that netting down there and they would be a-okay. So the ride time on this is pretty long, so I don't know when the last train was dispatched. It sounded like it was going into the brake run here, which is only about a minute through the ride, so it has quite some time to come back left. But until then, we can just kind of look at the station here. I made some detail in there as well. The coloring of this, there's a lot of custom supports involved with this, as a matter of fact. The lift hill has entirely custom supports. The loop does. This thing's pretty smooth, I will say. Probably as smooth as I could get it. Definitely don't have a lot of space to work with in this game, which one of my parks definitely lets you know that, which we will not be touring in this. We'll only be touring 2 of 3 parks that are works in progresses. The third one is Hershey Park, and I'm working on Sky Rush, and I can barely fit it in there, so we might have to end up deleting Sky Rush and only working on some of the smaller coasters. Almost there, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully. Just gotta wait for this train to come in here. I have no idea where it is at, to be honest with you. I would assume it's about at the booster segment, which is the very final segment. As you can see, it makes its way over this hill right here and goes straight over the station. There it is. Okay, let's get this ready. Full front row, we are getting somebody, 2 people, 3 people in the second row. So this train is actually a little bit busy, as you can see there. Oh, we have a fellow player coming to join us in our train. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, up the lift hill, with our catwalk and custom supports as well. And we go into a segment, you can see there are little secret minifigures of Bunny hidden in here, who is one of the people that Mr. P is haunted by because she was good and he, well, was not. We were joined by a fellow friend here, you can see, but yeah, let's focus on the ride here. Alrighty, see, making our way up. And a little thing I like to do is add boosters, because this game's speed statistics aren't very realistic. You can see how we made our Exa hybrid coaster, which an Exa coaster is an insane height. And it still doesn't get you enough speed after that first drop. So that's pretty insane. Even on straight down drops, you can see that as well. Pretty nice B&M invert here. Long ride time. The layout is pretty nice as well. Creative. Got as creative as possible. There's a minifigures bunny there. I don't know if you saw it. Here we go through the carnival for a little bit. I made that map very precise, but like I said, this ride is not done. And we are now heading into the plant, which is Mr. P's main chapter. I think I might have said factory earlier, but it is the plant. So you can see here, we make our way into the station. That roller coaster over there, and I'll give you some hints. It is purple, white, and black. So if you know Piggy, you might know what that is. Here we go, got our orb cylinders, which is in the tractor. Pretty nice here. This part's a little rough, but it's what I had to do to get back to the station, so it's actually not that rough, but you do get some very jerky airtime, similar to like maybe Sky Rush's airtime. So yeah, you can see we're making our way back in, and there's another little netting area there. Here we go. Alrighty. We only have one more roller coaster to go. This park, like I said many times, is nowhere near finished. There's a bunny minute figure there, Mr. P. And I'm going to work on the signage as well for some of the rides, make it more detailed, etc. Alright, this is Zizzy, the main hero of Book 1. This is the sign for Zizzy here, but it is obviously not finished. You got the photo booth as well. This one's probably the most detailed, even though it's not finished. You got these are all custom fences over here. That side isn't. So you can see, making our way, go under a little tunnel. This is like African-y themed. And you can see we have our stroller parking over here, pretty nice. And the height chart, so I am just tall enough to ride, as you can see with this avatar. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, here we go. We have our trains here. And this is Zizzy. We have our custom catwalk here as well. I put signage there as well. I don't know what's going on. There's our item bins. This ride runs a 2 train at a time process because there are block breaks in the middle. So it does do that. There are 2 block sections. Pretty detailed station, as you can see. Oh, we got some tags there on those signs. It's kind of like a Maverick inspired, as you can see. And then you go, Goo. This one does not have any inversions because it was my 3rd coaster, my newest right now, and I did not want to make any inversions because my 2 others were inverted. It's supposed to be airtime focused. It does get some decent amounts of airtime, like right there, but it's not like extreme airtime. It's more of just a little nice layout, not too large of a coaster. We got some pretty nice turns here. Definitely get you a taste of the wind. And here we go, right into our block breaks. So we are heading into the launch, which is nowhere near done either, to be honest with you. But we're going to add finishing touches later in the process here. There you go. And we are heading up a hill there. Got some good airtime. Not too powerful of a launch either, so it just kind of brings you back to the station. And a decent amount of 50 mile per hour speed, I would say. Get some really good airtime there. Make it towards the station with a whippy turn, some more airtime, and a little roll there. Now we're in the brakes and making our way back. I'm just going to alert him that I am filming a picture or video. Here we have some trees as well. Got some trees. Some of the supports are custom here as well. Okay, I'm going to close out that chat. I apologize for that. Alrighty, here we're going to sneak out. Oops. Well, that's fun. Allow me to just walk away. Make it right towards the exits. Okay, stroller parking. Why am I saying that again? I already said that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much it for this park. I will give you some sneak peeks at our RMC Dueling Raptor single rails. There's your photos. Obviously, I didn't get those images uploaded yet. I will do some advanced image editing there. But let's sneak through here. I mean, I think it's funny how people can just do that, but they're all NPCs, so. What's going on with them? Sorry. Here we go. It's right past Umbra. This, if you see the color scheme, I'm sure you might be able to guess. And it is testing, as it has been for quite some time here. Here we have Umbra. You can see he's in beautiful free slap shirt. So these are dueling RMC Raptors here. They are set to only race when each other goes off. We will not give you any sneak peeks, I apologize. Very, very nice hang time right there. I love that asset there. Okay. Time to switch our parks here. Just wait for the blue train to get back to the station. I will be updating that break speed here. So the winner of this is actually the red train, which at the beginning is not obvious. Well, I'd say at the middle, actually. It's pretty much a back and forth duel here. Red starts winning, then it's blue for quite some time until red takes it just before the finish. So, Park 1, we hope you enjoyed your tour of that park.